Hello, my name is Luke, and today we're going to be talking about the Crusaders, other ship that is coming out very shortly, the Mercury Star Runner. Now, the Mercury Star Runner to me can be one of the best ships in the game when it releases. The ship is more compared to the Constellation Andromeda because both are multi-role ships. Both can do cargo, both can do transport, both can do exploration, both can do missions, both can actually be in combat situations, and come out at the end of it with some targets down. To me, multi-role ships has been my favourite in Star System right now when it comes into the game. My favourite ship I've ever owned was the Cutlass Black because it did everything at the time, over by 3.0. So I really did like the Cutlass Black, and that's why I think the Star Runner could definitely hit that and be one of the best ships in the game, because these multi-role things, you could do nearly anything with these ships. Now the Star Runner has a bit more things to do, and I will get to that, but right now I want to try to compare the Star Runner and the Andromeda. So the Star Runner and the Andromeda are the same price, so you can't go wrong which one it's definitely like, do I get this one, do I get this one? They're both $225, no non-war bond for the Star Runner, and they both are multi-role ships, so they do the same roles, and they both are the same price. But for people who are going to be looking at this ship, I think it's for people who are going to come in and only have one ship in their arsenal, or maybe have one or two ships, or because that's what a multi-role ship can give, is that you don't need to have a lot of ships because you've got one ship that can do it all. Sorry about that. And the people who are also going to be looking at this is people who might be upgrading the Cutlass Black and the Freelancer. Now, if we're looking at the size of the ship, we can see that the Cutlass Black is the smallest, and the Constellation Andromeda is the biggest. The Freelancer is the second smallest, with the Star Runner just above the Freelancer as the second biggest. So if you're looking at size and seeing about the movability of the ship, we're talking probably roughly around the Freelancer. However, we don't know yet. You can't know yet until it's in the game. So really, I expect this to be definitely not a good dogfighter, but like any standard proper fighter, heavy fighter role even. But I definitely will say that this thing can probably move around, turn quite quickly, as like a Freelancer. If you think about a Freelancer, just think, okay, the Mercury Star Runner is going to be something similar to that. The top speed of the Mercury Star Runner is 215 miles per second. You compare that to the Freelancer. The Freelancer's top speed of 205 miles per second. And the Constellation, its direct competitor, is only just 190 miles per second, so it's even slower than the Star Runner, and the Freelancer's just a little bit slower than the Star Runner. So the Star Runner is the quickest out of the. I don't know about the Cutlass Black. I didn't look that one up, but I know this Freelancer is and the Connie are slower than the Star Runner. That's very good. If you think about cargoing, the quicker you get there, quicker you don't get 30k. Everybody doesn't like those 30k, so the quicker you can get to places, hey, the quicker you're not going to get 30k with your cargo when you're fully laden. So the cargo that the Star Runner can have is 96 SU of cargo. I say that's a middle. It's more than the Freelancer at 66. The Constellation Odometer is 96 as well. It's exactly the same as the Star Runner. So you got a Constellation that is exactly the same in every way, but slower than the Star Runner, and the Star Runner has more things to do. Again, Star Runner I think just wins against the Constellation right now. So yeah, both of them have 96 SU of cargo, but if you're doing this more for cargo running when it comes out, you could just get a Freelancer Max that has 120 SU of cargo. It's cheaper as well, around $150 I think. That's a pretty much steal if you're trying to just do cargo, but of course it's a multi-role vessel, so you're not just doing cargo with this ship. You can do cargo, but you're not just going out there to do cargo. If you just wanted to do cargo, get a Freelancer Max, to be honest. Because it's got more space, more money. But hey, if you're looking at the cargo figures against the other multi-roles, this is really good. 96 for a multi-role vessel. I don't see the problem with that. However, the Mercury Star Runner has a couple of more roles than just being a cargo vessel. It has smuggling. You can do smuggling on the ship. Now, smuggling we don't really know how that's going to play out. But as we know right now, the Mercury Star Runner has two ladders. You could basically underneath the ship on the bottom, and you could probably either smuggle people in there, or you want to try to smuggle some goods. And when the police then generally comes over and scan you, hopefully they won't pick that bit up. Won't be able to pick up your bad goods. so really you're gonna gives you a bit more flexibility, I think, to what you can carry in this ship. There's a good chance that you'll be able to not just carry standard goods but illegal goods as well, with not really much fear that once the police is there, you can probably just stay and have them scan you and be on your way. And so smuggling can be quite big for a lot of people if you're thinking about buying this ship versus the Constellation. Again, I don't know how scanning and smuggling is going to really work out when it comes out, but hey, it's definitely an option to think when you're buying the Constellation or Star Runner. But I think the best thing I like about the Star Runner is the data running. Again, so you're not just doing cargo and you're not just doing exploration. You've got so much more. You can even do data running, you can even do smuggling. But data running right now is, again, we don't really know how this is really going to play out. I think 3.8 some people data mined in the code of CIG and saw some data running missions, so I don't know even if the game comes out then we might even, when the Mercury Star Runner comes out, we might even have missions already for data running. It's going to be a very tier 1 or tier 0 kind of data running, but yeah, that'd be really cool. It gives us something else to do than just cargoing and mining and doing other missions. That said, data running is, how I think about it, is you're going to go to a planet, you're going to pick up some data that someone wants stored, and then you're going to run it over to where he wants it to go, and you're going to get your money. I think that's the very basics of what data running will be. Obviously, you're going to be able to data, store a lot of data on weather, on mining minerals, on locations, and this could open up some more things to more play with your mates. So what I was thinking of is if someone goes exploring with their carrack, and the carracks found so much that their data or whatever it's filled up and they can't put any more data in the carrack, maybe they jump back and jump back to you, and then you could store that data from the carrack, and then the carrack could go off and still find some more data, and you can go over and sell that data and come back to the carrack, who's going to be your mate, obviously, and come back to him and 50-50 it. So that could be a good option to do if you want to do data running in the Mercury Star Run. I don't know how that's going to work, if that is going to, even if that's at all possible. But stealing data is also a big option. Maybe you come across a carrack driver who's just come back from a whole exploration mission and found a whole new system that he's going to go back and sell. Maybe you could hack into there and take all that, or maybe you have to go in, damage it, and take and steal that data from their computers and basically download it onto yours, and then go away and sell that data for yourself. That would be quite cool, actually, if you want to do something for like pirate gameplay. I think that'd be really interesting to see if that is at all possible. So stealing, hacking. So maybe another part of stealing could be hacking into data modules onto planets. Maybe you might be able to hack into Microtech. I think that's what they showed us. And when they showed us Microtech, someone going in with key code or something and hacking, downloading something, uploading something, and then getting the hell out of there. That could be an option. Maybe that might be cool, really cool data running. Actually, that'd be really cool. I might want to be a criminal now after just talking this. I might want to be a criminal and do some criminal data running. So yeah, so you could do that in a data running. So that's really it. I think the Star Runner overall is going to be one of the best multi-role ships, and possibly the best multi-role ship when it comes out of the game. I think it just dwarfs the Connie. I don't think people will want to buy the Connie now after the Star Runner comes out, because it's just superior. Unless you think the Connie's got more missiles and you think, it's got missiles, it's got more armor, I'll go for it. But I think the Star Runner just gives you a bit more, especially for a multi-role vessel. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little rant I did about the Star Runner, and it's really just my thoughts, my opinion. If you want your opinion said, put it in the comments. Like, dislike, do what the hell you want to this video. I don't care. You know, I'm just doing this for a bit of fun. So thanks for watching. See you guys never.